When you decide to work with Horizon Planning Group, we start an in-depth discovery process. So we want to know everything about you. And the reason for that is because we can't give you tailored advice to your needs without knowing everything about your financial world. So that discovery process is a huge part of that first step of working with us. And from there, once we gather that information, we go through it with you, we talk about, okay, now what are the goals? What are we working towards? And this is before we move accounts. We haven't touched money yet. We're not touching money. We're not suggesting accounts or moving anything until we know what it is we're working towards. So those goals, that understanding that end point of where we're moving is highly important. And we can help you with that picture if it needs some formulation. We can help with that. But ultimately, from there, now that we know what we're working towards with you, now we can start figuring out, okay, how do we get your money working for you the way it needs to? What kind of planning do you need? Maybe taxation planning, or making sure that you have wills and your estate is in order, because heaven forbid something happens, but that's part of what we do as well, to make sure that not just you and your spouse are taken care of, but your family is too. So that planning then starts and starts cranking up. And from there, then we can create that plan, we can figure out where the monies need to go, and we implement that plan and put it in place. So now you've eliminated your debt, now you've gotten some properties, and you've built your net worth now up to about $1 million. I am so elated for you. We've got to that first milestone. Now, the fun part really begins, because you have reached that first goal. Now we have stretch goals, right? There's other things that you may want to accomplish now. And your plan doesn't change, but we tweak it or maybe add some more to it to now bolster it, make it more robust for the new dynamics that you've created through your successes. And you made those successes. That was something you did. All I was here for was just to coach you along the way. But these successes are your successes, not ours. So investment-wise, we have alternative investments we can look at, certainly stocks, bonds, mutual funds, exchange-traded funds. There's pretty much the full gamut that's available to us to tailor-make a portfolio that fits your goals and your needs. Real estate's a key component in a portfolio, especially rental real estate, passive income, because the more different streams of income you have in retirement, the better off you tend to be. So understanding that aspect of it, we can advise on how to set up a business structure for that to make it as tax efficient for you as possible, which is highly important for your tax planning, because as you continue to make more in your portfolio and taxes become more of a concern, we can find ways to help with your CPA, of course, or your tax preparer, how to minimize your tax burden as much as possible. Stuff we don't do. Something we don't do a lot of is cryptocurrency. That's highly speculative. We don't really have many clients that invest in that. It's not something that we're allowed to do per our broker-dealer rules. So in our financial planning process, part of it, you get to the end of the process for most firms, and it's, here's your plan, here's the schedule you should follow, and call us with any questions you have. What we do, we walk you through it. We're there we are there for you every step of the way to make sure that it's implemented in a manner that is constructive, makes sense for your situation, and is easily understandable. That we're there to bounce questions off of. But our process never really ends. So after a certain period of time, we're now to the end of the process, the financial planning process. We've implemented your plan and we're monitoring the plan going forward, but we check in with you periodically because we want to know, has life changed? Is anything different? What tweaks do we need to make to the plan to make sure that it's still working for you the way it needs to? Are we still on track to reach the goals that we had talked about? So we are continuously working to make sure that that plan is always working for you, not working for us. We have 3 generations of clients in many cases. And it's people we've worked with for a long period of time, and then their children come to us, and then their grandchildren come to us. Relationships are everything. So as we're working with you, we're getting to know you, we're vested in your interests to make sure that we get to champion and cheer you on when you make those milestones, when you're able to pay for college for your children because we worked on that plan years ago and set it up and got it working for you, and we'd made tweaks, we added where we needed to, or we needed a new vacation home, or just a new residence, we're going to move, or you wanted to make this certain milestone, whatever it is. We get to cheer you on and celebrate with you, and we do. Because for us, when you win, we win. And that's why the relationship means everything. At Horizon Planning Group, we have no minimums to work with us. We work with anyone and everyone, regardless of where they're at in their financial journey. Whether you're just starting out, trying to eliminate debt so you can get to the point of building a retirement, to the point where you have your retirement taken care of and now it's just extra net worth. It's irrelevant to us. We have no minimums because when you take care of people, the money takes care of itself. And everyone should have access, regardless of their net worth, to quality financial planning. And that's what we do. So no matter where you are on your journey, we're able to help you to build a plan, to see whatever goals you want to realize. We'll build that plan and have your thumbprint on it. Has whatever you need, your family's needs. We don't fit you into our mold. We customize it to what your time horizon is, what your goals are, and what you want to accomplish. And we build that plan around you, regardless of where you're at. Horizon Planning Group is a firm of certified financial planners and CFP candidates. So I have at my disposal, I call myself a financial independence coach. And we have 4 planners in our firm. And the other CFPs in my firm are my coaching staff. If there's something that maybe I'm not as strong at as I know maybe Scott or Nick or Gary is, I bring them in and I consult them. So my clients not only have me, they're certified financial planner professional, but I have my coaching staff, my team at Horizon that I can bring their knowledge and experience to bear and have them look at my planning or a client's issue. And now we have a mastermind that's working for the client. And that sets us apart from other firms.